what we call in hip hop.
Yeah.
If it was no take Mr. Magic out of it, and it doesn't blow the way it blows.
Well, back then was a bunch of disco dandy music on the radio. Magic was the first person to go on HBI and do his thing, and then he got on BLS.
And what year was that?
I'm gonna say 83, 82, 83. He was on HBI. He used to come on like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning after this shit called Dollar Date. And another cat that was on there, a lot of people don't talk about, Jerry Bloodrock. They had put Dougie Fresh on, Lottie Dottie. He was doing radio before he did that.
Oh, that's a lot of people don't know that.
Magic came on like 3 o'clock in the morning. So he was up listening to rap. Like, I'm hearing rap records on radio. It was amazing.
Go do your knowledge on it. Magic paid his own money to go on HBI to broadcast rap records.
He was like, we're going to call this Magic 106. It was 105.9.
He's a dangerous.
That Magic, fuck it, it's Magic 106. You got to say it too.
There was no other rap show on the air. Period. I called up, be like, yo, shout me out, because Mr. Magic was king of the shout outs, man. And like, that was all we had back in the days.
And we used to run to the radio to hear him play all the Enjoy records, all the Sugar Hill Gang records, all the Fever records. And he opened the door for myself and Red Alert. We wouldn't be where we are was for that cat.
I think what people have been saying over the last couple of days is how Chuck and Red wouldn't be around because of Mr. Magic. But to bring an understanding to it is, Mr. Magic was on BLS from 9 to 12 on Friday and Saturday, which then forced Kiss
to do it,
to have to play rap music. Because Kiss was, people think Kiss FM was the leader of the hip hop in the 80s, but you know, they really didn't want to play it.
And there was a guy by the name of Tony Q. All right, big shout out to Tony Q. That's the guy that hired me and Red, him and Barry Man.
There you go.
So that's what, when people refer to that, is important to the music. My memory of Mr. Magic was always he used, the way he would talk about DJing, the engineer, All-Star, the mix, he's gonna put on the mixing gloves. I'm up here back to back, and he used to call himself Sir Juice.
Word. You know, no, and don't forget Super Rockin'.
Super Rockin', baby.
Don't forget that.
Super Rockin' was so key because Rap Records was around since '79, but the culture didn't become exciting until Mr. Magic was on the radio, because the people think Rap Records started with Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic made the Rap Records exciting because they started to say where the artist was in the club, what was going on in Fever. He used to use a term, fly guys and fly girls, troop belts. That made me understand, like, but he gave a flair. He gave a flair to what people were about, you know.
He was the voice, the official voice of hip hop. If you listen to those tapes when you hear Magic crack that mic, we could be doing anything in the studio. We could be getting ready to go to a show after the studio. Everybody's up at BLS. We up there, and Magic, good evening to your super listeners. Welcome out there, blah, 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 blah.
It's time to get ready.
He's there.
Full blast.
You know what I'm saying? Magic never stumbled with that. He cracked the mic and he woke New York up. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that tell you anything different, they are lying.
We would hang out in the Fever, but we also hung out in France. You know, the stories about the people might be slightly inappropriate, and the stories of France is definitely inappropriate.
Okay.
You know, so I can't, I can't tell you the stories. Okay. It's a really good fucking story.
Pick up the Magic. We did like kind of pattern a lot of things around him, so he was like kind of the cat that kind of pattern everything that you need to follow.
He was the only one there?
Only one there.
Okay.
So big up the Magic for starting money making Manhattan. I mean, Boogie Down Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah. All the little sayings.
Those words, like,
all the words.
Cats wasn't saying money making Manhattan prior to that. That's so deep. I didn't even.
Wow.
But yeah, and Boogie Down Bronx. That was Magic said that. That's who I heard say it first.
Right.